In the next few minutes, you'll discover 100+ powerful machines that ordinary people are using to make real money in 2025-26, many costing under $500 and small enough to start from home. These aren't ideas, these are machines that do the work for you. From hidden Japanese and Taiwanese tools to simple home micro-factory machines, each one opens a new way to earn. Watch closely because one of these machines could change your life in 2026. Steel Scrubber Making Machine. This machine manufactures stainless steel scrubbers commonly used for kitchen cleaning. It takes coils of fine steel wire, stretches them, crimps them into curly strands, and compacts them into round scrubbers. The machine handles cutting, shaping, and compressing in one continuous cycle. A single operator loads the wire coils and collects the finished scrubbers. The internal mechanisms twist and knot the wire in a consistent pattern that creates a durable cleaning texture. The machine's efficiency lies in its ability to process long wire coils into thousands of scrubbers with uniform size and density. Many small workshops use this machine because the scrubbers require minimal raw material and have a steady demand in households and restaurants. The compact size and automated workflow make it a practical addition to small metalworking or home-based product lines. EPS Foam Densifier. An EPS foam densifier is designed to handle one of the trickiest types of waste, styrofoam. Everyone has seen those big white blocks that come with TVS, refrigerators, or furniture. They take up huge amounts of space in bins but are almost weightless, making them expensive to throw away and nearly impossible to recycle without special equipment. That's where the densifier comes in. It works by pressing or lightly heating the foam, squeezing out all the air inside it. Since styrofoam is made up of about 98% air, the machine can shrink a giant pile into a solid block that's easy to stack, move, and sell. Those dense blocks aren't trash anymore. They become raw material for new products. Recycling companies buy them to make picture frames, floor trim, insulation, and even park benches. For small business owners, this means two streams of income. You can collect styrofoam from stores or local businesses that want to save on disposal costs, and then sell the compacted blocks to buyers who need the material. It's a smart way to turn something everyone wants gone into a steady, low-cost product that has real market demand. Ice Bag Packaging Machine. This compact unit packages ice into sealed bags commonly used for cafes, grocery stores, food trucks, and markets. It weighs, fills, and seals each bag automatically. The internal weighing system ensures accurate portion size, while the sealing mechanism uses heat to close each bag securely. The process is straightforward. Ice enters the hopper, passes into the weighing chamber, and drops into a bag that is sealed instantly. One operator can run the entire cycle by monitoring the ice supply, adjusting the sealing temperature, and collecting the finished bags. It operates efficiently even in small storage rooms or chilled environments. The machine's clean design ensures minimal contact between the operator and the ice, improving hygiene. Its reliability and consistency make it a useful tool for small beverage sellers and businesses that rely on steady ice supply without manual packing. Churros Making Machine. This machine extrudes dough into hot oil to form churros. Long, ridged pastries that are crunchy on the outside and soft inside. It includes a dough hopper, an extrusion nozzle, and a fryer or heating tray depending on the model. As the dough passes through the nozzle, the machine shapes it into the traditional churro pattern. The operator cuts the dough at the desired length, and the pieces fry evenly thanks to precise temperature control. Compact churro machines handle the shaping cleanly, with minimal mess. They are well suited for small dessert stands, home kitchens, and mobile snack setups. Empanada Making Machine. This machine shapes empanadas by flattening dough, placing filling inside, folding the edges, and sealing them with a crimp pattern. Inside the machine, dough sheets pass through rollers. Filling is dispensed mechanically, and forming molds seal the final shape. Operators choose the filling amount and dough thickness settings depending on the recipe. The machine produces empanadas at a steady pace, each one with identical size and sealing quality. Its compact form fits small kitchens or counters where consistent shaping is important. Empanadas remain popular across many cultures, making automated shaping a useful tool for steady production. Mosaic Tile Cutting Machine. This machine cuts ceramic or porcelain tiles into narrow strips or miniature pieces used for mosaics. It uses a fast rotating blade with a water cooling system to keep the tile from overheating or cracking. The operator places the tile on the platform, adjusts the cutting width, and guides it through the blade to produce perfectly even strips. What stands out is the level of precision. The machine maintains clean edges, sharp lines, and uniform dimensions, which are important for decorative installations. Whether making border strips, geometric mosaic patterns, or small accent pieces, the machine enables a single person to process large batches efficiently. Interior designers, craft studios, and home renovators appreciate its ability to convert standard tiles into custom decorative elements. Its compact size and clean workflow make it suitable for small workshops or garage-based tile studios. Taiwan Pineapple Cake Making Machine. This machine produces one of Taiwan's most iconic pastries, pineapple cakes. It automates several steps: forming the dough, filling it with pineapple jam, shaping the cakes, and placing them into trays for baking. Each cake must maintain its soft texture and precise shape, making consistency important. The machine's design ensures that the dough and filling remain perfectly balanced. It extrudes the dough into a tube, injects the filling, and then divides each portion into uniform pieces. A mold or shaping unit then forms the traditional square or rectangular pineapple cake shape. Small bakeries and home-based pastry studios value its compactness and clean operation. Even in limited spaces, it can produce steady batches without requiring multiple workers. Its combination of filling, forming, and portion control makes it a unique machine in the world of small-scale food production. Steel Tube Polishing Machine. This machine polishes the surface of metal tubes, enhancing their appearance and smoothness. It removes scratches, oxidation marks, and rough textures, leaving a shiny, reflective finish. The machine uses rotating abrasive wheels or belts that move along the tube's surface while the tube rotates for even coverage. One operator can adjust the pressure, select the desired grit level, and guide the tube through the polishing station. The process transforms dull metal rods into clean, professional-looking components used in furniture, decor items, railings, and structural pieces. Many small workshops use this machine to upgrade simple metal tubes into higher-value finished products. Its compact design fits well in garages and metalworking corners, and its straightforward operation makes polishing consistent and efficient. Polyurethane Foam Machine. This machine mixes liquid components that react chemically to form polyurethane foam. Once mixed, the liquid expands rapidly inside molds or open spaces, creating items like cushions, stress toys, insulation blocks, yoga rollers, or upholstery components. The process involves controlled ratios of polyol and isocyanate, along with additives for density, softness, or flexibility. The machine ensures the components mix thoroughly before pouring. A single operator can handle setting the ratios, managing the molds, and trimming the final foam pieces. Its versatility allows small workshops to make a wide range of products simply by switching molds or adjusting density settings. Foam produced by these machines is widely used across sports equipment, furniture, automotive interiors, and general utility items. The compact nature of the machine makes it suitable for home-based production spaces. Automatic Cologne Perfume Dispense. This machine dispenses cologne or perfume in controlled amounts. It includes a refillable fragrance tank, a metering pump, and a nozzle that releases a fine mist when activated. Some models include multiple fragrance options and allow users to select one from a digital screen. Because the dispensing is automated, the fragrance quantity remains consistent. The operator refills the tanks, adjusts the misting level, and maintains the nozzle and internal tubes. These machines are often seen in restrooms, changing rooms, barbershops, or grooming studios. Their compact size allows them to be placed discreetly while still offering reliable fragrance distribution. Daifuku Mochi Making Machine. This machine produces daifuku mochi by forming sticky rice dough around a sweet filling, typically red bean paste or fruit. It mixes the dough, divides it into pieces, injects the filling, and shapes each piece into a smooth, round ball. The machine uses a combination of rollers and forming molds to ensure each mochi piece is soft, uniform, and well-filled. Because mochi dough is stretchy and delicate, the machine handles it with controlled pressure to maintain its texture. Small versions of this machine are popular in dessert shops and home-based confectionery setups. The process is clean and controlled, allowing large batches to be shaped consistently without sticking or tearing. It's a perfect example of how Japanese dessert traditions meet compact engineering. Power bank vending machine. This machine stores multiple rechargeable power banks and allows users to borrow or return them through an automated system. A digital screen shows availability, and each power bank locks into a charging slot when not in use. Users scan a code, take a power bank, and return it when done. The machine handles charging, slot management, and user access. An operator refills empty slots, monitors battery health, and maintains the cabinet. These vending units are increasingly common in busy areas like malls, transit stations, and cafes. Their compact footprint makes them easy to set up in small spaces while offering a practical service for mobile users. Carpet edging machine. A carpet edging machine reinforces and finishes the borders of carpets, rugs, and mats using strong stitching or binding techniques. The process begins by placing the carpet's raw edge under a guided presser foot. The machine feeds the edge through a specialized needle and looper system that wraps durable thread around the border. This prevents fraying, strengthens the material, and gives the carpet a polished appearance. Tabletop versions are designed to handle various carpet thicknesses using adjustable tension, stitch width selection, and sidewalking feet to maintain alignment. Operators can choose from cotton, nylon, or polyester threads depending on the desired edge finish. The machine's motor drives the needle at a steady pace, allowing the operator to guide curves, corners, and straight edges smoothly. As the carpet passes through, the stitching forms a reinforced band that protects against long-term wear. This type of machine is commonly seen in upholstery rooms, carpet shops, and small repair studios. It demonstrates how a simple edge treatment can significantly improve durability and overall presentation, turning raw materials into finished products ready for daily use. Puffed rice cake machine. A puffed rice cake machine uses heat and pressure to transform compacted rice grains into light, airy cakes. The machine begins by loading a measured portion of rice into a heated mold chamber. As the chamber closes, internal pressure builds rapidly. When the pressure releases, the rice expands instantly, filling the mold shape and forming a crisp, circular cake. This quick expansion process is what gives rice cakes their distinct texture. Compact models use electric heaters, temperature regulators, and automated mold cycles that allow users to observe the transformation closely. Each cycle produces a consistent shape, with the thickness and diameter controlled by the mold plate. The rhythmic popping sound during operation makes the process easily recognizable. Once released from the mold, the cake cools and maintains its structure. By adjusting the input grains, molds, and heating levels, different textures and styles of rice cakes can be produced. Machines like this highlight how simple grains can be reshaped using heat and controlled pressure, offering a clear view of food-forming processes used in snack manufacturing. Coconut grinding machine. A coconut grinding machine shreds fresh coconut meat into fine or medium strands using rotating blades. Operators begin by placing halved or peeled coconut meat into the machine's feeding inlet. Inside, a drum lined with sharp serrated teeth grinds the coconut as it spins. The grated output falls through a chute into a container, ready for further processing in cooking, oil extraction, or sweet production. Compact models typically include stainless steel drums, splash guards, adjustable blade settings, and easy-to-wash components. The motor drives the drum at high speed, ensuring consistent shredding regardless of coconut size or firmness. Observing the grinding process reveals how mechanical abrasion can quickly break down fibrous foods into uniform textures. This machine replaces the slow manual scraping traditionally done by hand, offering a steady method that keeps the texture consistent. It also illustrates how rotating blades and simple feeding systems work together to process dense food materials effectively. Lipstick filling machine. A lipstick filling machine dispenses melted cosmetic mixtures into empty lipstick molds with precision. The machine includes a heated tank to melt the wax-based formula, a temperature control system to prevent overheating, and a filling nozzle that releases measured amounts into the molds. Once the melted mixture reaches the correct viscosity, it flows through insulated tubing toward the mold cavities. Small tabletop versions allow users to adjust filling speed, nozzle size, and temperature to ensure smooth flow. After filling, the molds are cooled to solidify the lipstick, and the finished sticks are removed for casing. The process shows how cosmetic components like waxes, oils, pigments, and fragrances combine into a uniform product using heat and controlled pouring. Watching the machine work highlights the importance of consistent temperature, especially since minor changes affect texture and smoothness. These compact systems replicate the same steps used in full-scale cosmetic facilities, but in a format suitable for small-batch production and experimentation. Nail-making machine. A nail-making machine cuts, shapes, and points steel wire into finished nails through a sequence of mechanical operations. The process begins with a coil of steel wire fed into the machine. A gripper mechanism pulls the wire to a set length, where a cutting blade chops it to size. One end is shaped into a head by striking it with a forming punch, while the other end is tapered into a sharp point by angled cutters. Once formed, the nail drops into a collecting tray. Compact nail machines include lubrication systems, automatic wire feeding, adjustable length controls, and hardened steel dies to ensure precise shaping. Each cycle produces a nail within seconds. Observing the synchronized movement of punches, cutters, and feeders offers a detailed look at metal forming. The machine demonstrates how repetitive processes, cutting, compressing, shaping, and trimming, can transform simple wire into uniform hardware used in construction, carpentry, and manufacturing. Garlic peeling machine. A garlic peeling machine separates garlic cloves from their thin outer skins using controlled airflow or abrasion. The cloves are loaded into a chamber where gentle air pressure lifts and removes the dry skins, leaving the cloves smooth and intact. Some versions use rotating drums lined with soft rubbing surfaces to loosen skins without damaging the cloves. Airflow-based systems rely on a blower and cyclone separator that pull away the loose skins through a duct. Compact machines include moisture regulators to keep garlic at the right hydration level for peeling efficiency. The process reveals how airflow, pressure balance, and surface friction work together to remove delicate outer layers without breaking the cloves. It eliminates the slow process of hand peeling, offering clean, ready-to-cook garlic for kitchens or food processing setups. The machine's design demonstrates how precise force application can handle fragile ingredients effectively.
Small pad printer. This specialized machine prints on tiny objects with incredible precision. High-precision, one-color automatic pad printers for nail-size items cost about $2,500 to $2,700. Think press-on nails with elaborate designs, custom keychains, promotional trinkets, or even nail clippers with logos. The beauty industry loves nail art, and with this machine you can print hundreds of identical designs in minutes. You can also print on other small items, earbuds, cases, USB sticks, or jewelry. The cost per print is pennies, mostly just ink. If a local business wants 500 promotional nail care kits with their logo, you can do it. Cushion tacking machine. Ever notice those little fabric-covered buttons in plush cushions or the tufted pattern on high-end furniture? That's done with a cushion tacking machine. These specialized machines cost around $2,400 to $2,500 for new automatic models. They drive needles through cushions, attach buttons, and knot threads internally in seconds. With people spending more time at home, custom cushions and upholstered items are in demand. Partner with interior designers or furniture refurbishers. Make luxury pillows for online sales. Hotels and restaurants might want custom seating pads. You're equipping yourself to deliver upholstery craftsmanship at scale. Instead of threading buttons by hand all day, you zip through projects, freeing time for more orders. Soy milk machine. With more people seeking dairy alternatives, fresh soy milk has a ready market. Commercial soy milk machines capable of 25 kilograms per hour are available for around $600, with heavy-duty models closer to $1,000. These machines grind soaked soybeans with water, heat the mixture, and filter out the pulp, leaving you with fresh, creamy soy milk. Fresh soy milk tastes completely different from the shelf-stable cartons in stores. It's sweeter, richer, and more nutritious. Market to health food stores, farmers markets, or ethnic grocery stores. Many people from Asian backgrounds remember hot, fresh soy milk as a comfort food, You can serve it hot in cups at markets or sell take-home bottles. Don't forget the byproducts. The leftover soy pulp can be used in baking or sold as animal feed. If you also make tofu, the soy milk machine is your first step. You're basically running a mini dairy without the cows.
Pizza dough, press machine. Pizza is America's favorite comfort food, and if you're making a lot of it, this machine helps big time. A pizza dough press flattens dough balls into perfect crusts. No more uneven hand rolling. Just pop in your dough, press down, and it's ready in seconds. Machines start around $400 and work great in a garage or small kitchen. You can sell pizza at pop-ups, food trucks, or local delivery, all with perfect crust every time. Automatic dragee machine. People love candy-coated treats like chocolate-covered nuts or colorful almonds, especially for weddings or gift boxes. An automatic dragee machine coats small items like nuts or pills with sugar or chocolate by gently spinning them in a heated pan. It gives them that glossy, polished finish you see in stores. These machines start around $300 and are easy to run on a tabletop. You can make gourmet-style candy at home and sell them online or to local shops for events, party favors, or handmade gift sets. Pipe bending machine. A pipe bending machine shapes metal pipes or tubes into curved forms using a combination of dies, pressure rollers, and bending arms. The operator places a pipe into the bending die, clamps it in place, and sets the desired angle. As the machine activates, the bending arm or hydraulic ram applies smooth, steady pressure, causing the pipe to conform to the die's curvature. Compact versions include manual, hydraulic, and electric models suitable for small workshops. They allow precise control over bend radius, angle, and pipe placement. The machine demonstrates how controlled force and mechanical leverage transform rigid tubes into functional shapes used in furniture, automotive components, construction frameworks, and equipment assembly. The smooth motion of the bending process shows how metal can be shaped effectively without compromising structural integrity when proper support and alignment are used. Laser cleaning machine. A laser cleaning machine removes rust, paint, oxidation, or surface contamination using high-energy laser pulses. When the laser beam hits the surface, it vaporizes the unwanted layer without damaging the base material beneath. Portable versions use fiber laser technology coupled with handheld scanning heads. Operators control intensity and scan speed using onboard settings or a touch panel. The process produces minimal waste since removed material evaporates or becomes fine dust collected by optional filtration systems. Observing the laser pass across metal surfaces shows how precisely the beam interacts with contaminants. It reveals how focused light energy can replace traditional abrasive or chemical cleaning methods. The handheld design allows users to move across large surfaces or detailed areas with ease. The machine highlights how controlled laser pulses deliver selective cleaning while maintaining the structural integrity of the underlying material. Cupcake tray making machine. A cupcake tray making machine forms paper trays or baking cups from laminated sheets using heat and pressure. The operator places a stack of paper sheets into the feeding station. The machine then uses heated molds to press the paper into shaped cavities, creating uniform cupcake holders. A cutting mechanism trims excess material around the edges, leaving a clean, fluted cup. Compact models often include automatic paper feeding, mold heating controls, and adjustable forming speeds. Watching the forming molds press into the paper shows how shape retention happens when heat softens the laminated layers, just enough to bend without tearing. The machine provides a clear demonstration of forming techniques used in packaging and baking industries. By adjusting mold sizes, operators can create cups for mini, standard, or large cupcakes. The process shows how flat materials turn into functional containers using compression and thermal shaping. Pizza vending machine. This machine prepares and dispenses ready-to-eat pizzas without requiring a full kitchen. It stores ingredients in separate refrigerated compartments, dough discs, sauce packets, cheese portions, and toppings, and assembles the pizza inside the machine when the customer selects their preferred flavor. A built-in oven cooks the pizza at high heat, usually within 3 to 4 minutes. Users can view the cooking progress through a small display window, making the experience engaging as well as convenient. The final pizza is delivered in a sealed box so it can be carried immediately. A single operator handles refilling the ingredients, cleaning the interior trays, and programming the temperature settings. Its advantage is consistency. Every pizza comes out with identical thickness, color, and baking level. This type of unit reflects how technology is transforming traditional fast food into a fully automated experience. Cake vending machine. This machine dispenses slices or whole pieces of cake stored in a chilled environment. Transparent glass panels showcase the desserts, creating a visually appealing display that draws attention. Each slice sits on an individual tray or box, protected from moisture and air exposure. When someone selects a slice from the menu, the machine retrieves it using a small robotic arm or elevator system and delivers it to the collection area. Internal sensors maintain humidity and temperature to preserve freshness. For operators working from home, the machine only requires simple tasks: loading prepackaged slices, checking the refrigeration system, and adjusting the touchscreen menu. The machine combines visual presentation with food safety, turning dessert vending into a clean, seamless experience. Sandwich vending machine. This machine stores pre-made sandwiches in a refrigerated chamber and delivers them through automated shelving. It organizes the sandwiches vertically, allowing for multiple varieties: classic ham and cheese, chicken salad, veggie wraps, or breakfast-style options. The internal cooling system keeps ingredients fresh, while the display screen allows customers to browse through the available options, including expiration time and nutritional details. Once selected, the machine uses guided shelves to slide the sandwich gently into the pickup area. Its convenience makes it fit well in gyms, schools, co-working spaces, and home entry setups. For small operators, the routine involves preparing the sandwiches in a clean environment, packaging them securely, and loading them into the machine. The unit handles the rest: cooling, organizing, and presenting. Automatic donut machine. This machine produces small donuts, automatically using a funnel that drops batter into a hot oil track. The donuts float forward, flip themselves halfway through, and rise in color as they fry to a perfect crisp. At the end of the oil lane, they drop onto a cooling rack or conveyor. Its rhythm is steady and consistent, producing perfectly round donuts with uniform size and color. Operators simply refill the batter tank, monitor the oil temperature, and collect the finished donuts. The machine's visual appeal is one of its biggest draws. People enjoy watching the donut-making process, and the machine handles everything from shaping to frying. Its compact design fits well in home kitchens, food stalls, or mini dessert stations. Vacuum sealer machine. Vacuum sealers help food last longer, great for anyone selling baked goods, jerky, or meal kits. These machines remove air and seal items in plastic bags, keeping them fresh for weeks. Small models cost as little as $60 and are super easy to use. Just place the food in a bag, press to seal, and you're done. Use it to prep and package your products with a professional look and longer shelf life. Coffee vending machine. Unlike capsule vending machines, this unit brews beverages directly inside the machine. It typically includes internal systems for grinding beans, extracting espresso, frothing milk, and mixing ingredients for drinks like cappuccinos, lattes, or mochas. A user-friendly touchscreen lets customers choose drink sizes, sugar levels, and strength preferences. The machine then measures ingredients, grinds the beans, brews the coffee, and adds milk or foam depending on the recipe. Operators simply refill coffee beans, milk powder, water tanks, and cups. Because everything happens inside the machine, the drinks remain consistent and hygienic. These compact brewers can easily fit into home offices, waiting areas, or cafes with limited staff. Fruit jam making machine. Homemade jams are a hit at markets, and this machine helps you make them in batches. A fruit jam maker heats, stirs, and cooks fruit and sugar into smooth, delicious spreads. Entry-level machines start at $250 and make jam making easy and repeatable. Bottle your creations, slap on a nice label, and sell at local stores, farmers markets, or online. PU Veneer Stone Wall Panel Machine. This machine creates lightweight polyurethane stone panels that resemble real brick, marble, or stone. It uses special molds where liquid PU material is poured or injected. As the material expands and hardens, it captures the mold's texture and fine details, creating realistic-looking panels suitable for interior and exterior decoration. The finished panels are much lighter than real stone, making them easier to transport and install. One operator can manage mold preparation, pouring, curing, and demolding within a small production area. The process is clean and controlled, allowing a variety of textures and colors to be created by simply switching molds or pigments. These panels are popular in modern interior design for feature walls, display backgrounds, commercial decor, and renovation projects. Compact PU veneer machines allow small studios to create high-quality decorative materials without needing heavy machinery or quarry-sourced stone. Monofilament extrusion machine. This machine extrudes thin, single-strand filaments used in fishing lines, broom bristles, brushes, filters, and various craft materials. It begins by melting pellets of nylon, PET, or polypropylene. The molten material is pushed through a tiny extrusion die to create a continuous strand. After extrusion, the strand is cooled, stretched, and wound onto spools. Each step requires precision. The stretching determines the thickness, strength, and flexibility of the final product. The compact versions of these machines allow a single operator to handle material feeding, monitoring temperature controls, and collecting spools. Many small workshops use monofilament machines to create specialty filaments for niche applications. The machine highlights how everyday items like bristles and lines start as molten plastic and transform into strong, uniform strands through controlled shaping. Helmet washing vending machine. This machine is designed to clean and sanitize helmets automatically, making it especially useful in places where helmets are shared, such as rental scooters, bike sharing stations, skating centers, or workplace safety zones. It works by placing the helmet inside the chamber, closing the lid, and letting the machine handle the rest. Inside, it sprays a controlled mist of cleaning solution, circulates warm air, and uses a compact drying system to remove moisture. The process helps keep helmets fresh and ready for use without manual cleaning. A single operator only needs to refill the cleaning fluid and monitor the cycle timer. The appeal of this machine comes from its simplicity. It replaces labor-intensive cleaning with a quick, automated process that fits into a vending-style cabinet. The compact size allows it to be installed in hallways or near equipment storage areas, making it useful in small spaces where hygiene matters. Food compost machine. A food compost machine takes everyday kitchen scraps, like fruit peels, coffee grounds, and vegetable leftovers, and turns them into rich compost that gardeners call black gold. The machine speeds up the natural breakdown process by mixing, heating, and drying food waste until it becomes a soil-like material full of nutrients. Instead of rotting in a landfill, those scraps become something useful for plants and gardens. For small businesses, this creates two strong opportunities. First, you can collect food waste from homes, restaurants, or small grocery stores that want a cleaner and greener way to dispose of it. Second, the finished compost can be packaged and sold to gardeners, landscapers, or community farms. Many people are willing to pay for organic, locally made compost because it helps their plants grow better. It's a straightforward cycle. Collect waste for a fee, process it through the machine, and then sell the compost. What used to smell like garbage now smells like profit. Now, the real question isn't which machine works best, but which stream of waste you see around you every single day that could be turned into income. Because once you spot it, it's hard to ignore, and even harder not to imagine what could be done with it next.
Plush toy stuffing machine. Who wouldn't want a business revolving around teddy bears? Small, portable stuffing machines typically cost around $1,500 to $2,000. You could run mobile, stuff your own bear birthday parties, create your own branded plush toys, or make therapeutic pillows. The joy on a kid's face when they see a floppy toy turned huggable is priceless, and parents will pay for that experience. Since you can keep unstuffed skins flat for storage and only stuff them as needed, you save space. During holidays, sell themed bears at pop-up locations. Work with charities for fundraising events.
Automatic Japan noodle machine. This machine produces fresh Japanese noodles, such as udon, ramen, or soba, through a rolling cutting and extrusion system. It kneads the dough, flattens it into sheets, and slices it into long strands based on selected thickness. The machine uses adjustable rollers to control the dough's texture. Once the dough reaches the right consistency, it moves through the cutting blades, forming uniform noodles. A single operator can manage the flour input, water settings, and cutting options. Fresh noodle machines are compact enough to be used in small kitchens, food stalls, and tiny restaurants. Their strength lies in consistent shaping and texture control, producing noodles that hold their shape well during cooking. It's a clear example of how traditional food preparation can be adapted into modern compact machinery. Sushi making machine. This machine forms sushi rice blocks and assembles rolls with impressive precision. It shapes rice into perfect portions and can also help roll sushi by aligning seaweed sheets and distributing fillings. A rice hopper feeds cooked rice into the forming chamber, where gentle pressure creates even blocks. For maki-style rolls, the machine spreads rice along the seaweed sheet and adds ingredients before rolling everything tightly. The process is smooth and reduces the time required to shape sushi by hand. The machine's design focuses on gentle compression to avoid damaging the rice texture. It fits well in small sushi counters, tiny cafes, and compact kitchens where space is limited, but presentation matters. SMT pick-and-place machine. This compact machine is used in electronics manufacturing to place tiny components onto circuit boards. It uses robotic arms fitted with suction nozzles to pick up resistors, capacitors, microchips, and LEDs from reels before positioning them accurately on the board. It operates through a camera-guided system that tracks each component's position. The machine calculates alignment, angles, and placement speed as it moves rapidly between the part reels and the PCB surface. Although pick-and-place machines often seem like industrial equipment, Japanese compact models are small enough for home labs and prototype workshops. They offer precise component handling and are essential for anyone assembling small batches of electronic boards. The machine showcases the high level of accuracy required in electronics production. Window cleaning robot. This robot cleans glass surfaces using suction, microfiber pads, and circular or linear cleaning motion. It attaches itself to the window with a strong vacuum and moves systematically across the surface. As it travels, it sprays a light mist of cleaning solution and wipes it instantly. Sensors detect edges and frame boundaries to prevent falls. The operator simply attaches the robot, starts the cleaning program, and collects it once done. Window cleaning robots are useful in apartments, small offices, and buildings where manual cleaning is difficult. Their compact design makes them easy to store and operate. They represent a blend of robotics and home convenience, showing how machines can simplify everyday maintenance tasks. Glass bottle recycling shredder. This shredder is designed to deal with one of the heaviest and most troublesome types of waste: empty bottles and jars. Instead of letting them pile up or paying for constant dumpster pickups, this machine crushes bottles into small pieces of glass called cullet. The process is straightforward. Bottles go in, the machine's crushing system breaks them down, and the output is uniform glass pieces that are safe to handle and easy to store. What makes this valuable is that cullet has many uses. Glass manufacturers use it to make new bottles because it melts faster and saves energy. Landscapers and homeowners buy it as decorative gravel or ground cover that sparkles in the sun. It can even be used as a sand replacement for projects like roadwork or pipe bedding. Bars, restaurants, and event venues also benefit by reducing huge piles of bottles into a fraction of the space, cutting their waste costs. For small businesses, it creates two opportunities: offer shredding services to local businesses that produce glass waste, and sell the crushed glass to companies or individuals who need it. It's practical, sustainable, and profitable. Plastic shredder machine. A plastic shredder machine is built to handle everyday plastic waste, like bottles, jugs, crates, and old containers. Instead of leaving bulky items to pile up or paying to have them hauled away, this machine cuts them into small, uniform pieces called flakes. The process is simple to understand. Plastics go into the machine's hopper. Sharp rotating blades chop them down, and out comes a stream of clean, manageable flakes. These plastic flakes are in demand because they can be melted and reused to make new products. Everything from pipes and packaging to furniture and even 3D printing filament. For a small business, the opportunity is clear. You could sell shredded plastic directly to local recyclers, provide shredding services for companies that generate plastic waste, or even partner with artists and crafters who need recycled material for creative projects. The advantage is huge. Plastic is everywhere, and most people struggle to get rid of it responsibly. By shredding it, you provide both a solution and a product, turning everyday waste into something that pays you back. Cotton candy machine. This machine spins sugar into thin threads that gather into a fluffy, cloud-like candy. It works by heating sugar in a central bowl and spinning it rapidly. Centrifugal force sends the melted sugar outward where it solidifies into strands. The operator uses a stick or cone to catch the fibers, rotating it to form a smooth, even shape. Compact cotton candy machines handle the heating and spinning automatically, allowing consistent batches in quick cycles. Its bright colors and spinning motion often attract attention immediately. Whether used indoors or outdoors, the machine becomes an instant visual centerpiece that appeals to both children and adults. Food printing machine. This machine prints edible images onto foods such as cookies, cupcakes, macarons, burger buns, or chocolate surfaces. It uses food-grade ink cartridges and a flatbed tray to hold the items during printing. A digital interface lets users upload images, logos, or patterns. The print head moves across the surface, applying ink with controlled droplets that bond to the food. The result is a vibrant, sharp design that enhances presentation. Operators handle tasks like preparing the surface, choosing print settings, and cleaning the ink nozzles. The machine fits well in home bakeries, dessert studios, and creative kitchens where presentation matters just as much as taste. Fresh meat pie cube slicer. This machine cuts meat pies or filled pastry blocks into uniform cubes. It uses sharp stainless steel blades arranged in a grid pattern. As the product passes through, the blades slice it into equal portions. The internal guides ensure the block remains stable while cutting. Adjustable pressure keeps the filling from spilling, and the cubes retain their shape. A single operator loads trays, adjusts the blade thickness, and collects the finished pieces. This machine is valued in small bakeries, butcher shops, and meal prep kitchens where consistent portioning is important. It transforms large pastry blocks into neatly shaped cubes ready for packaging, baking, or display. Floss pick manufacturing machine. This machine assembles floss picks, the small, T-shaped plastic tools with a floss thread stretched between two arms. It performs several steps automatically, shaping the plastic handle, inserting the floss, tightening it, trimming the excess, and completing the final form. All this happens through mechanical arms and timed movements that maintain consistent tension on the floss. The compact versions of this machine are designed for efficiency. A single operator loads the plastic feed, monitors the tensioning unit, and ensures the thread spool is aligned correctly. With every cycle, the unit produces clean, neatly formed picks that look identical. Its smooth workflow demonstrates how small mechanisms can synchronize cutting, threading, and pressing. The machine's precision ensures that each pick maintains its shape and firmness, qualities important for everyday use. Compact floss pick units highlight how something that appears simple can actually require detailed, coordinated engineering. Electric souffle pancake machine. This machine creates thick, airy Japanese souffle pancakes using electric heating plates and a precise timing system. It automatically dispenses batter in circular molds, steams the pancakes gently, and then lifts them from the plate once fully cooked. Because the texture of souffle pancakes relies on careful heat control, the machine regulates temperature precisely. The rising, jiggly pancakes form evenly without burning or collapsing. The operator simply loads the batter, selects the portion size, and monitors the cooking cycle. The result is a soft, cloud-like texture that is difficult to achieve consistently by hand. Compact pancake machines like this are popular in cafes, dessert kiosks, and home-based kitchens where visual appeal matters. The machine demonstrates how precision heating can turn a delicate recipe into a stable production process. Cardboard shredding machine. A cardboard shredding machine takes piles of bulky boxes and turns them into practical, money-making material. Instead of sending old cartons to the dumpster, this machine slices them into strips, chips, or soft mats that can be reused in countless ways. The working process is simple. Feed flattened cardboard into the hopper, and heavy-duty blades cut it down into uniform shreds. Those shreds are perfect as eco-friendly packaging filler, protecting items during shipping without the cost of bubble wrap or plastic peanuts. Pet owners buy it as animal bedding. Gardeners use it for mulch or compost carbon, and craft businesses repurpose it for DIY projects. This creates multiple revenue paths. Sell shredded cardboard directly to local shops needing packing material, contract with farms or kennels, or even offer a shredding service to businesses overwhelmed with boxes. The beauty of this machine lies in its low cost of input. Free cardboard is everywhere, and the steady demand for sustainable, recyclable alternatives.
360 photo booth. Here's one of the hottest trends at events right now. A 360 photo booth has people stand on a platform while a camera on a rotating arm spins around them, capturing slow-motion video from all angles. Basic 360 booth setups range from $999 for a 27-inch platform to $1,499 for larger 39-inch models. The rental rates are impressive, typically $200 to $500 per hour in most markets. Do the math. A single 3-hour booking could gross you $600 to $1,500. Do a few of those per month and you're looking at serious money. The equipment is portable, often comes on wheels, and stores easily in your garage. This is perfect if you're a people person who enjoys events. You network with event planners, advertise to party hosts, and provide entertainment that gets shared all over social media, which is free marketing for you.
Wire mesh fence machine. A wire mesh fence machine weaves or interlocks galvanized wires into the familiar diamond-patterned chain link fencing. The process begins with straightened wire fed through forming wheels that bend it into zigzag shapes. As each new segment forms, it interlocks with the previous one, creating a continuous woven structure. Cutting tools trim the ends, while twisting mechanisms wrap the top and bottom edges for reinforcement. Compact models allow users to adjust mesh size, wire thickness, and height output. The synchronized movement of forming wheels demonstrates how simple bending techniques generate strong fencing patterns. These woven structures require precise alignment to maintain uniform openings. The machine shows how metal flexibility, controlled tension, and repetitive interlocking motions create a stable and widely used fencing material. Observing the weaving process makes it clear how everyday fencing is built from basic metallic strands. Laser engraving machines. Customized gifts are big business right now. Think engraved keychains, cutting boards, or leather wallets. A laser engraving machine burns precise designs onto wood, glass, metal, and more. Even compact desktop models under $300 can produce professional quality results. Just upload your design, place the item, and let the laser do the work. It's perfect for a home setup, and you can sell your creations on Etsy, at craft fairs, or to local businesses wanting branded items. Meatball forming machine. Meatballs are always in demand, whether it's for pasta, sliders, or meal prep kits. But shaping them by hand takes time. A meatball forming machine automatically rolls out uniform meatballs from ground meat or even plant-based mixtures. Small countertop versions cost around $400 and are super easy to use. Just feed in your mix, and it forms perfect balls in seconds. You can supply local delis, frozen meal services, or start a catering side hustle. Manual liquid filling machine. If you're bottling sauces, oils, or homemade skincare, this tool is a lifesaver. A manual liquid filling machine helps you pour exact amounts into bottles without mess or waste. Just pull a lever and fill each jar consistently. These start under $100 and don't even need electricity. Perfect for small kitchens, they let you prep products fast and clean. Great for growing a small food or cosmetic brand with a professional touch. Sublimation machine. Personalized t-shirts, mugs, and mouse pads are always in demand. A sublimation machine transfers custom designs onto items using heat and special ink. You can get a beginner setup for around $250 that works on fabric, ceramic, or metal. It's super popular for Etsy stores or local gift shops. Just print your design, press it on, and you've got a custom product. Great for artists, hobbyists, or anyone wanting to sell unique, made-to-order items. Electric popcorn maker. Popcorn is cheap to make and sells fast, perfect for events, movie nights, or small shops. An electric popcorn maker pops large batches in minutes, using kernels and a bit of oil. Small tabletop models cost $80 to $120 and are fun to watch in action. Add flavors like caramel or cheese and package it for sale. Great for local fairs, parties, or selling bagged snacks at local businesses. Ice cube maker machine. Believe it or not, selling ice can be a real business. A countertop ice cube maker produces fresh ice fast, about 20 to 30 pounds a day. Machines cost around $120 and plug right into a standard outlet. You can sell bagged ice locally or use it as part of a mobile drinks or snow cone stand. It's perfect for hot areas, outdoor events, or even supplying small shops with daily ice. Glass bottle cutter. A glass bottle cutter is a simple tool that turns empty bottles into creative and sellable products. Instead of throwing away wine, beer, or soda bottles, this machine scores a clean line around the glass. With a bit of hot and cold water, the bottle separates neatly along that line. After sanding the edge smooth, you're left with something ready to be repurposed. The uses are endless. The bottom half of a bottle can become a drinking glass, candle holder, or plant pot. The top section works as a lampshade or even part of a wind chime. Sets of upcycled glasses made from branded liquor bottles or colorful craft beer bottles are especially popular. For business, it's low cost and high creativity. Bars, wineries, and restaurants often give away their empty bottles for free, meaning your raw material is everywhere. With some imagination and finishing, each bottle becomes a unique, eco-friendly product customers are eager to buy.
Milling machine. For the hands-on maker, few machines say mini factory, like a milling machine. Good hobbyist desktop mills cost roughly $2,500 to $7,500 new, with basic benchtop versions around $1,500 to $2,500. You become the local machinist, fabricating replacement parts, creating prototypes for inventors, or crafting your own metal products. Almost every industry needs custom machined parts occasionally. With skills, you can charge good hourly rates because it's specialized work. You could even launch your own product, invent a better gadget for gardeners, build a prototype and first 100 units yourself. Solar panel cleaning robot. As solar panels spread across every rooftop, there's a dirty little secret. Dirty panels produce way less power. Dust, pollen, and bird droppings can cut efficiency by up to 40%. That's where solar cleaning robots come in. These little machines crawl across panels automatically, wiping them clean with brushes and squeegees. A robotic cleaning system costs approximately $4,000 to $10,000. But smaller entry-level cleaning robots are available for residential use starting around $1,000 to $2,500. Here's your business model. Contract with homeowners and small businesses to clean their panels monthly or quarterly. Charge per panel or per session. Since cleaner panels mean more electricity and more savings, the service often pays for itself through increased energy output. With solar adoption exploding everywhere, you could become the go-to solar maintenance person in your area before anyone else catches on. Plus, demonstrating a robot climbing on someone's roof is definitely a conversation starter. Balloon printing machine. Ever wonder how those custom balloons at parties and grand openings get their logos? They use balloon printing machines, and you can too. These machines use silk screen or pad printing to put custom text or images on balloons. Manual screen printing kits for balloons cost around $600 to $700, while semi-automatic machines range from $1,000 to $3,400. Think about the market. Schools want balloons for graduation, real estate agents want branded balloons at open houses, couples want personalized wedding balloons, businesses want promotional balloons. The use cases are endless. Here's the beautiful part. You buy plain balloons for maybe 10 cents each, print on them, and sell them for $1 or more each. That's a 900% markup. Your garage becomes party central, and every balloon that floats away is basically a flying advertisement for your business. You can start small with single color prints and expand to multiple colors as you grow. French fries machine. Who doesn't love French fries? The market for crispy golden fries is massive and timeless. With the right equipment, you can tap into that universal appetite. A complete 50 to 100 kilogram per hour fry line costs around $7,000 to $11,000, while starting with a commercial fryer and potato cutter can cost just a few $100s. You have multiple business models here. Set up a gourmet fry stand at farmers market or events. Supply pre-cut or half-fried frozen fries to local restaurants that want to upgrade from mass-produced options. Create specialty fries with unique seasonings or cuts. The profit margins are decent, and people pay premium prices for it. Hand-cut or specialty fries. With automation, you reduce labor costs significantly. Nothing draws a crowd like the smell of fresh fries. And you can expand into related products like sweet potato fries or potato chips.
PCB depopulator. A PCB depopulator is a machine designed to strip valuable parts off old circuit boards. Instead of manually removing tiny components one by one, this machine uses heat and vibration to loosen the solder and shake the parts free. The result is a clean, bare board on one side and a collection of components and solder on the other. Why is this important? Circuit boards are packed with copper, gold, and other valuable metals. Once the boards are cleared, they are easier to recycle for metal recovery. The loose components can also be sorted. Some may be reusable, while others contain small amounts of precious metals worth extracting. For small businesses, this creates an opportunity. You can collect discarded electronics, depopulate the boards quickly, and then sell the cleaned boards to refiners at a better price. It's an efficient way to turn outdated electronics into profit while reducing e-waste. Paper briquette press. This machine is a simple but powerful way to turn waste paper into something useful. Old newspapers, junk mail, shredded office paper, or even thin cardboard can all become fuel for heating. The machine works by pressing wet paper pulp into tight, brick-shaped blocks. Once these blocks are dried, they can be burned just like firewood. The process is easy to follow. Paper is first soaked in water until it becomes a soft pulp. That pulp is then loaded into the press, which squeezes out the excess water and shapes it into solid bricks. After a few days of drying, you have sturdy briquettes ready to use in fireplaces, stoves, outdoor fire pits, or camping trips. The real opportunity comes from selling these briquettes. Homeowners in colder areas want cheaper, eco-friendly fuel options. Campers and outdoor enthusiasts like the convenience of compact fuel blocks. You could also set up collection services for schools or offices that produce lots of paper waste, then recycle it into briquettes for sale.
Handheld 3D scanner. Imagine being able to turn any physical object into a perfect digital copy. That's exactly what a handheld 3D scanner does. Point it at something, scan for a few minutes, and you have a detailed 3D file that can be edited, modified, or 3D printed. The applications are endless. Scan broken car parts to create replacements. Help artists digitize their sculptures. Create 3D printed action figures of people. Assist inventors with prototyping. You become the bridge between the physical and digital worlds. Current models like the Creality Raptor Pro offer 0.02mm accuracy and cost around $116.99 to $1,999. Making professional-grade scanning accessible to small businesses, the wow factor is huge here. When you show clients a perfect digital copy of their object, they feel like they've stepped into the future. And since you can pair scanning with 3D printing services, you become a one-stop shop for custom fabrication. Flour milling machine. Turning grains into fresh flour taps into the farm-to-table movement. Small commercial mills range from $1,000 to $3,000 for capable setups. Fresh flour tastes completely different from store-bought flour that's been sitting for months. You can command premium prices. Organic whole wheat flour in stores might be $1 per pound, but fresh milled flour at farmers markets can sell for $3 to $4 per pound. Partner with local farmers for grain. Market to artisan. Bakeries wanting fresh flour. Don't forget byproducts. Bran and wheat germ can be sold separately. Laser tattoo removal. If you're certified and licensed, cost typically under $500 depending on training programs, you can offer home laser tattoo removal. Demand is rising fast, and clients pay hundreds per session. Kits are portable and reusable, making this a high-return service. Be sure to check local regulations around medical services, but for those cleared to operate, it can be a rewarding, high-margin business. Pizza cone making machine. People are loving trendy grab-and-go snacks, and pizza on the move is exploding in appeal. Think of a pizza you can hold in one hand, like an ice cream cone. The pizza cone making machine brings this right into your home micro factory. You load dough, press the cone shape, bake it, and boom, you've got a crispy cone shell ready to fill with cheese, sauce, veggies, or meat. These machines from China generally cost around $600 to $1,500, depending on heads, 1 to 4 cone molds, and if it includes a small oven. Dough ingredients like flour, yeast, oil, and toppings cost roughly 30 cents to 50 cents per cone. You can charge $4 to $7 each, pocketing around $3 to $6 per cone once you factor in basic overhead. You could even include custom flavored dough like charcoal or spinach color for social media wow factor. Future scaling could be seamless. Upgrade to a 4-head automatic model with built-in oven and temperature control. Hook it up with display lighting and even a conveyor to run dozens of cones per hour for craft fair or weekend market setups.